My name is Kelly O'Brien. Welcome to the Orland Township Getting to Know Your Neighbor. Today, we have the Orland Township Supervisor Paul O'Grady and the Village of Orland Hills Mayor Kyle Hastings. Mayor, thank you for joining us today. Supervisor O'Grady, it's so nice to see you again. How are you both today?
Doing well, thank you.
Doing great, Kelly.
It's my understanding that Cook County is made up of the city of Chicago and 30 townships. Orland Township is, of course, one of those 30. But Paul, can you tell us what is Orland Township? What are the boundaries? What communities make up Orland Township?
Yes, good morning, Kelly. Thank you so much. Orland Township geographically is 135th Street on the north, Will Cook Road on the west, 183rd Street on the south, and Harlem on our east. So that means we have all of Orland Hills, the fine village of Orland Hills with Mayor Hastings, and all of Orland Park and all of Tinley Park that's west of Harlem and north of 183rd Street. And that's through that, my work at the township is how I got to meet Mayor Hastings.
Excellent. Well, thank you for helping us understand that. And so, Mayor Hastings, maybe then you can help us understand, how does local government interact with township government?
How do we interact together? That's a good question, because with all of our three communities in the township, it's centered around township government, and the collaboration between Supervisor O'Grady's office and Orland Park, Tinley Park, and Orland Hills, I think is tremendous. We work hand in glove. We work collaboratively on a lot of different projects, and the projects are very, very important to the residents. And some people, know about township government, some don't, but township government is one of the oldest forms of government that there is, not only in Illinois, but in the United States. And let me tell you about some of the things that really impacted, I know, the village of Orland Hills with the collaboration of the township and Supervisor O'Grady, is that one of the things I know we had years ago, and I know, Paul, if you can mention, is that I know that the township had a grant, and a number of grants. I know that you participated with Tinley Park and Orland Park, and the supervisor came to us and says that we would like to, of course, contribute and help Orland Hills in various ways. And one of the ways which really was a very, very big help was our HVAC unit in our rec center, which was a very, very expensive proposition, which the township helped out to refurbish, along with some of the parking lot problems, cracking to make the aesthetic availability. So just the collaboration, once again, with the township was tremendous to help our town, along with the township helping Orland Park and Tinley Park. So that was just one of the things, this had to be maybe 5 years ago, that Paul and the board did to help Orland Hills.
Well, that is excellent. I'm so happy to hear that there is such great collaboration. Paul, is there anything that you would like to highlight?
Yes, Kelly. Thank you, Mayor Hastings. I think more recently what we've been working on is our stakeholder meetings, and that's something that we've coordinated, myself and, matter of fact, Mary Hastings, who's my executive director, and of course the mayor's wife, and I have been spearheading is our stakeholders call, which is a call with individuals in the state, decision makers, about how the COVID-19 vaccination is going to be distributed. Coming call next week, but Mayor Hastings and his team, including his village manager, his police chief, have been involved and very supportive every way to make sure that we are doing all we can and putting all our muscle behind trying to get that vaccination out to our residents in our community. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention his son, Senator Michael Hastings, who's also been very, very helpful. And in fact, this Tuesday, we have a call with Dr. Tokar from the Illinois Department of Public Health. And actually, she's in charge of the distribution plan. So it's really a pleasure when we're all working, like the mayor mentioned, hand in glove together, especially on such an important issue to our seniors, is getting the vaccination and getting that vaccination out to our constituents.
And Kelly, if I may add one thing, in addition to what the supervisor said, is the coordination in the entire township, because I know our town, we could administer the vaccine to our people. In Orland Park, thinks they can do it with theirs, and Tinley Park, things like that. But it just makes sense under Paul's leadership with the township in order to coordinate all three communities. And because of the senior outreach that the township has, which is just phenomenal, to coordinate it all and have it under the umbrella of the township, and then rolling that out in, once again, a way where all of us are together in making sure that everyone is inoculated, making sure that everyone's going to be safe and healthy. Because once we signed up for this job and we got elected, the most important piece of all this is safety. And that's where I know the supervisors, 110%, I am, and all the other mayors. And to do it all under the umbrella of the township just makes sense.
Well, thank you both for the extraordinary work that you're doing to help make sure that the residents, understand how and when the vaccine is available to us. Paul, I know you mentioned the seniors, but those of us that aren't quite in the senior category, but we all want to be vaccinated and get back to our normal lives. And thank you both for participating in weekly calls, and Paul for organizing the thought leaders in the state that have access to the information and being able to get that to the local level. So we really, as a resident, I'm very grateful for the work that you're doing. I know we're almost out of time, but I want to also talk about some other work in terms of the food pantry as an example. I mean, Mayor Hastings, the food pantry has been a source of pride for your community too, as I understand it.
Yeah, I mean, we're, all of us in all the towns have people that maybe might be in between jobs that are, in a free and reduced lunch type basis with their children and things like that. And one of the shining stars of our township is our food pantry. There's nothing more heartwarming than to see our people that are working for the township to be giving food to the needy during the days that Paul has had it. It's phenomenal. I know I brag about it when I go around the state to telling how our township is wonderful by helping out the people, that need it. I mean, there were 200-300 cars or wherever it may have been. And when you see that and helping, because you know what, we could be in that position too. And just to help that person, I think it's just a testament to what Paul's doing at the township, and just what a great job that everyone's doing.
Well, government is not easy, but you two are making it work. And with that, I'm going to ask the audience, if you need help, please do reach out to the Township Food Pantry. If you're able to volunteer, please make sure you contact the Township. Thank you, Mayor Hastings. Paul, any closing words?
No, I just, continue to look forward to working with Mayor Hastings and his staff. I know when we have our senior activities, our senior American Idol and our senior Dancing with the All-Stars, we're always in Orland Hills at Giorgio's Banquet Hall. And we can't wait to get back on the other side of this together and get back to our lives and our activities for our seniors, and back to having some events over in Orland Hills at Giorgio's. So I'm looking forward to that.
A lot of good times at Giorgio's. And, Mayor, thank you for your family, for the commitment to public service. A huge thank you to Mary. I know she is always on the front lines answering questions and willing to help anybody who needs help in this township, and to your wonderful son, Senator Hastings. So wishing you all health and happiness in 2021. And again, thank you for your time today. And thank you for working together and making government for the people here in Orland Township.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Thank you.